ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। So, today we are reading from Srimad Bhagavatam 10th canto, chapter 13, chapter titled The Stealing of the Boys and Calves by Brahma, text 59. Please repeat. Sapati eva abhitaha pashyan dishaha apashyad purasthitam vrindavanam janajivya akirnam druma janajivya druma kirnam samapriyam sapatyeva vihita pashyan disho pashyat purasthitam vrindavanam janajivya drumakenam samapriyam sapatyeva vihita pashyan disho pashyat purasthitam vrindavanam janajivya drumakenam samapriyam sapatyeva pashyan disho pashyat purasthitam vrindavanam janajivya drumakenam samapriyam sapatyeva pashyan purasthitam vrindavanam janajivya drumakenam samapriyam sapatyeva pashyan dhavanam janajivya drumakenam samapriyam sapatyeva pashyan disho pashyat purasthitam vrindavanam janajivya drumakenam samapriyam. Mataji. Sapatyeva pashyan Disho pasya purasitam Vrindavanam jana shivya Drumakina samapriyam Sapati immediately. Eva indeed. Abhitaha on all sides. Pashyan looking. Dishaha in the directions. Apasyat Lord Brahma saw. Purasitam situated in front of him. Vrindavana. Jana Jiva Druma Kirnam, dense with trees, which were the means of living for the inhabitants. Samapriyam, and which was equally pleasing in all seasons. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Then, looking in all directions, Lord Brahma immediately saw Vrindavana before him, filled with trees, which were the means of livelihood for the inhabitants and which were equally pleasing in all seasons. Purport. Jana Jivya Dhruma Kirnam. Trees and vegetables are essential and they give happiness all year round in all seasons. That is the arrangement in Vrindavana. It is not that in one season the trees are pleasing and in another season not pleasing. Rather, they are equally pleasing throughout the seasonal changes. Trees and vegetables provide the real means of livelihood recommended for everyone. Sarvakama Dugha Srimad Bhagavatam 1.10.4. Trees and vegetables, not industry. Trees and vegetables, not industry, provide the real means of life. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Preshthaya Putale Srimate Bhakti Vikas Swami Tinamine. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Preshthaya Putale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Tinamine. Namaste Saraswati Devi Guruvani Pracharya Nirvisheshwanya Bali Prasthata Devistata. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaur Bhaktivinoda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Sapat Heva Pitah Parshan Disho Parshat Purasitam Vrindavanam Jana Jivya Dhruma Kenam Samapriyam. In translation, then looking in all directions, Lord Brahma immediately saw Vrindavana before him, filled with trees, which were the means of livelihood for the inhabitants and which were equally pleasing in all seasons. So we are continuing this chapter, the Brahma Vimohana Leela. This is 59th verses, already quite some time. We are discussing this Leela very much in details. So Lord Brahma was bewildered and he thought he will test Krishna, or he wants to see how Krishna's opulence or his power is wonderful. So everything happened that, Brahma stolen the cows and cowherd boys, and then he looked down, then again there was another set of calves and cowherd boys, then Brahma was looking which is really real, and then see that later he saw that ultimately that all these boys and calves who were down, they were all uh, Krishna himself is expanded. They were all Vishnu Murtis. So by the power of Krishna, he just expanded. So when he saw that, he completely stunned. So a few verses back, verse 56, you see that by the power of the effulgence of the Vishnu Murtis, Lord Brahma, his 11 senses, jolted by astonishment and stunned by the transcendental bliss, become silent, and just like a child's clay doll in the presence of the village deity. So it's amazing comparison. To describe Brahma's position. So it's given. And then the next verse is the Supreme Brahman is beyond mental speculation. He is self-manifested, existing in his own bliss, and he is beyond the material energy. He is known by the crest jewel of the Vedas, by the refutation in the irrelevant knowledge. Thus, in relation to the Supreme Brahman, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, whose glory had been shown by the manifestation of all the four-armed forms of Vishnu. Lord Brahma, the Lord of Saraswati, was mystified. What is this? He thought, and then he was not even able to see Lord Krishna, understanding Brahma's position, then at once removed the curtain of his Yogamaya. So this is what happened so far. So Brahma was covered. Paramojha Javani Kam, the curtain of Maya. Kundi Devi also uses in her prayer the same word, Javanika Channam. So now, after Krishna removed that curtain of Maya, now these verses here describe Lord Brahma's external consciousness then revived, and then he stood up just like a dead man coming back to life. Opening his eyes with great difficulty, he saw the universe along with himself. Then continues today's verse. Then, looking in all directions, Lord Brahma immediately saw Vrindavan before him, filled with trees, which were the means of livelihood for the inhabitants and which were equally pleasing in all seasons. So now, here the topic is little direction is changed. Prabhupada also took the purport completely different, because the verse is describing Vrindavana, how it looks, what Brahma is seeing, that with full of trees. Vrindavana, vana means the forest, means with trees, not like today. Today, even in vana, there is no trees, because all cut down for industry purpose, for making so many different things. So therefore, Srila Prabhupada quoting the line Jana Jivya Dhruma Nam, again in the purport he says that the trees and vegetables are essential and they give happiness all year round in all seasons. This particularly described about Vrindavan. So it's amazing. In Vrindavan we see everything is spiritual. That's what we hear the description from Bhagavatam and other scripture. Everything is spiritual. There is all the trees are desired trees. So therefore there is no season or unseason. It's nothing like that. Whenever Krishna wants, he can get mangoes. He can, there is no, restriction like here. Uh, we get for 2, 3, especially like this year, just hardly 2 months we had a season, but the rest of 10 months we just lament. There is no mangoes. But Krishna's case is not like that. In Vrindavan is desire tree, throughout the year, any fruits he wants. Not only fruits, anything he wants, immediately the trees can produce and please Krishna. Because they are all spiritual, they are all conscious being, they are all person. They understand what is Krishna wanted, what Krishna desiring. So they are all there to please Krishna. So they are all very happily serving Krishna. So therefore, here is says in all seasons, uh, everything they provide. So and the trees and vegetables, Srila Prabhupada say, provide the real means of livelihood recommended for everyone. This is really for modern civilization, which is a very important instruction. Uh, and also Prabhupada says, not industry, just one word. This one word you can see is the power is there in this, among this description of Vrindavan and about the trees, and it just Prabhupada used this one word in the short purport. But we can understand is the power for this one word, not industry, because Prabhupada many other places spoke about this a lot. How this industry, made all the this village life completely spoiled. Prabhupada used to go from Vrindavan to Delhi, travel regularly before going to US for the printing this Back to Godhead magazine. For that purpose, he used to travel many times from Vrindavan to Delhi. So on the way, he saw that it's one huge industry, the tire factory, Goodyear tire factory. It was, started at that time. It was flourishing, very big factory, and he saw that hundreds and hundreds of villagers they come and entering in the industry for work. So Prabhupada many lectures mentioned this incident. What he saw, that he told that this industry people will come in the village. They will announce that you come and work in our industry. We will give you this much money. They will show that create desire in the people. Then when you get money, you can buy your bicycle, you can buy this, you can buy that, you can, they will, you know, uh, create so much desire among the people, even though they were not so ambitious to get all different gadgets and devices, different things. But they preached like that, and then all the villagers started to come and work on the industry in the factory. And then, slowly this number of factories are increased. But ultimately, the number of farmers are reduced. So that's the reason now why all the grains and vegetables, everything is very expensive. And also now, this all corporate people, they started now producing the vegetables and all the farming work. They keep big machines. They get a huge land, and they produce everything. And then whatever the price they fix, we have to purchase it. We have to pay to them. There is no other way. So everything is upside down now. People don't understand the value of living in village, depend on the nature, depend on Mother Earth. Uh, that is more peaceful, more um, you know, is satisfying. We can, very simple life can be very, happy life also. Uh, Completely with full of satisfaction because you grow your own food, vegetables, everything, and you have a nice, simple shelter, and you can be without much, tension or pressure. In the city, life is not like that at all. You have a lot of pressure, a lot of tension, a lot of workload. You must accomplish some, this much work. There is force is there. They don't pay you for nothing, And so much you have to work hard like asses, you know. But in the village, when you are working as a farmer, there is no such a pressure. Of course, there is, if rain going to come, if it's going to be rain, then you have to, come and collect your grains, which is put for drying, or, quickly you have to do some work, but not really like, some target. You have to do this much, it's not like that. And also when you live, from Shastra, we understand when you live, depend on nature, pious life, and Mother Earth is produce profusely everything that we hear the description in the when Yudhishthira Maharaj was ruling or any other pious kings, when they were ruling, the Mother Earth used to produce so profusely, so much, more than their need. Everything was there. All the needs of the people were fulfilled completely because is Krishna's creation is a perfect creation. All the needs are there. Is perfectly is created, but people don't understand now. These modern days, they think they are advancing very much. They by increasing these industries, they will make everyone happy. They will be happy. They think like that, but actually, people are not happy. And we see now in the modern days what's happening. Actually, many of these IT industry people who worked for several years in the Western countries, many of them are giving up their job because it's too much. And they have no time to spend with family members. And they have no, time for anything. They just work, 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 and then after some years they get fried. Now in India, many those people, they coming back to India, they're trying to get some land and try to, do some organic farming, home farming. So many different things are coming up. Of course, that also now so many becoming again business mind, not really like living simple life. Many of them are, so much calculating. This much you can produce in 1 month. This much money you can earn, and like that they are calculative. But still, is comparatively is living in the New York City, working as a IT profession, and then better be here in the village is much better comparatively. But we see that in Vrindavan, description is amazing. Is so inspiring, so attractive. Just to hear this description. Of course, here is very short description is given. The next verses, a little more descriptions are coming, and we hear from other places. Prabhupada is described also very nicely. But even if not in Vrindavan, even in, like this place, even if it's not a dham, it's a very big, holy place, but even any place, any village, life is so nice, is so uh, amazing. The Mother Earth, if you live a pious life, Mother Earth is really can give everything. Everything means not only the food, not only the vegetables, and all the, Srila Prabhupada explains, all the valuable jewels is Mother Earth is produced. Srila Prabhupada is quoting here from Bhagavatam. Sarva Kama Duga Mahi. Mahi means the land, the Mother Earth. Mother Earth she is pleased because she is a person. The modern days people, they don't know. The Mother Earth, she is a person. She is also, pleased when people are act according to Dharma, according to, if they act piously, uh, she is pleased and she is ready to give everything. So lots of gold, diamond, pearls, everything is produced from the nature, from Mother Earth. From Shastra, we see that when in particular time when the rain drops fall on the sea, it produces so many all these pearls and different minerals are produced. Whatever, anything valuable thing, even in the modern days, uh, people think this petroleum, this oil, is very important thing. They even that from where you get, even that is you get from the Mother Earth, from the digging earth. Everything from the nature only you are getting. So all the valuable things, everything you get. But now we see, we are all experiencing, everything, all these valuable things are reduced. How it is reduced? Because Mother Earth is not happy. And trees are not protected. Trees are not, grown. If trees and vegetables are not, grown, and all these places, becoming industries, then how the Mother Earth is not happy, and then naturally she doesn't produce. And from Bhagavatam we see the King Vena, when he was not dharmic, when he was completely become demoniac, he himself claimed, I am the God, I am the controller of everything. Then Mother Earth stopped giving everything. Completely, she stopped. Nothing was there. Then, later then Rishabhadev has to come, then, has to fight with Mother Earth and then got back everything. So, this is, we understand, now I remember even some 30 years, 40 years back, when I was small boy, school time, in the village, our village was not really like, some riverside full of water and, very, nice land. Land is dry land, only depend on the rainwater, the agriculture will happen. Mostly they will, grow some corn or some bajra, some kind of dal, sometimes, peanuts, like this is this kind of, in our village was growing like that. Even in that village, you know, uh, whenever we just, school holidays, Saturday, Sunday, and any holidays, we just roam around in the village and the field and get so many things to eat, so many fruits, from the uh, palm tree, from the so many different things. Everything was useful. People utilize it. Banana tree, for example, you take, every single part is useful. Bananas, of course, everyone likes. It's one of the wonderful fruit. It's a very tasty fruit. And apart from banana, even the raw banana can be utilized, make nice sabjis, nice bhajis. And then even sometimes in the wind, when heavy wind comes, this banana trees easily breaks by wind. Even many banana tree breaks down, then the fruit can't come. Even with just flowers are there, that flowers, villagers, of course, even now people are utilizing. You can make very nice, dishes, very nice, vada can be made, and so many different uh, preparation can be made. And then the banana leaves. Yesterday we were taking prasadam with banana leaf. It's so nice feeling. Immediately you can see that the mind is so pleased. Something, you are naturally with the nature. You anything you do with the nature's way. Immediately his mind is so happy. Mind is pleased. And then, it's very easy, even for materially, is much better. What to speak of spiritual life is much better. uh, be with nature, live nature's way. So, and then in banana tree, even the stems of the banana tree you can utilize. Even the bark, not only inside the stems, even the bark previously people used to make like a thread and they cut into small strings and write, and then whenever they have to make a flower garland, they use those things. Not like today, this modern, thread which is produced from the, again, another industry, So it was not. Recent days it was happening. The people used to, use these banana strings from banana tree. So every single part, same thing. If you take a palm tree, you take a coconut tree, you take any, most of the trees in the villages, people used to keep like that. But now is more and more, even if they keep the trees, even if they grow, like many people are now so much after seeing that the weather is becoming very hot, no rain, all this different mess is happening because we cut so much tree. So some people are very much eager to plant the trees, so much going around and hundreds and thousands of trees are planting. Okay, one way is better than cutting the trees, but still, those trees what they are planting is not so much useful trees. Mostly are just for the sake of having trees, or only for the fuel. Prabhupada say these are all impious trees. In the modern days, everything is there is no nice fruits, there is no nice flowers. So even in Himalayas, I was surprised. Last year we went to Badrinath, Kedarnath Yatra. The most of the place, even there, you can see the trees are not, naturally grown. These are many places are, later people planted because the original trees all are cut down, I think. Many places you can see the trees are planted later, all are in line, is perfectly in line, most of the places. Here and there, some places, real forest, the natural forest is there, but most of the places are later people, planted. So, but those trees are for useful for nothing, or maximum you can use for the fuel, for burning. So, otherwise, in the villages, people used to keep any tree, it will be very useful. Uh, so, therefore, here Srila Prabhupada is quoting this Sarvagama, Dugamahi, the Mother Earth, the trees, vegetables, everything is come from Mother Earth. The Mother Earth can really give all the needs of the human society. Life can be much, much simple, much easier, much easy life, much simple life. People doesn't have to work so hard at all. The villagers, 3 months, 4 months in a year if they work, and the rest of the year they can you know, just have enough food, everything what they need. But unfortunately, now this uh, industry came, and people have to work so much, especially now. All this electricity came everywhere, and 24 hours they are working, day and night. At least in the village, you don't have to work in the night. You just, as soon as sunset comes, you just, eat something, then you just go to rest, and then early morning wake up, and before sunrise started, immediately people will be on the field and they will start work till sun comes up. 10:30, 11 o'clock, when sun is up, then they stop working. That is arrangement was there. This is a nature's arrangement. According to the nature's way, if we live, is much easier. But now because they have a light, electricity, all the machines working 24 hours, and people they don't have enough sleep, then so many health issues comes, so many problems. Not enough having the trees and greeneries in the cities, so much pollution is there, not even fresh air for breathing. The trees are produced oxygen, very nice air. I remember in our childhood, we used to have very nice, beautiful neem tree in the front of our house, and just anytime you just we bring the cot and put under the neem tree, just take rest. So nice wind and everything, so nice. It's gone those days. Nowadays, even villagers, they don't sleep under the trees. They all have fan. They all have AC in the village also. So actually, the trees are also living entities. Are not just just to cut unnecessarily. Krishna conscious people, they don't cut any trees unnecessarily. Is try to keep anything like here when we build this kitchen area, we have a very nice neem tree. We try to keep it, but somehow is somewhere the root was cut when we were taking this, the digging for basement, and then the tree dried out. Otherwise, would have very nice neem tree just in the kitchen. Will be very nice. Previously, people used to do some places. People when trees there, and then they, like in Vrindavan, Prabhupada said not to cut that tamar tree in the courtyard of Krishna Balaram temple. The old houses, many places you can see people used to build a house like that. So in the middle of the house, tree will be there because it's not that they planted later, but it was there. They just plan in such a way that a tree also not cut and they build also house like that. It's very important. Particularly in Vrindavan, in Dham, every living entity, uh, even the trees, even the grass, everything is, we don't know who they are. There is one nice incident, Dena Bandhu Prabhu narrated it once in his lecture. I remember that. Raghunath Das Goswami, he was in Vrindavan, in Radhakund, he was doing his bhajana. And then that time already was, Radhakund was, nice. It was not fully, restored and, so later renounces everything and with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's association, he came to Vrindavan. And then, he given up everything, completely renounced life. And then one day, in the mind, he thought maybe if I get some money, I will. Uh, then suddenly, I'm started to think about money. And, just he gave up the desire and then he started to chant and then just like that. Then in the meantime, one businessman from Calcutta came. Uh, he wanted to go to Badrinath and give some big donation for Bhadri Vishal deity. So he was just about to start travel, and then this Bhadri Vishal deity appeared in his dream. Said that you don't come to Badrinath, you go to Vrindavan. And you go to Vrindavan, and then you find place where is Radha Kund. Because those days, it's not like now, nice road was made and, the board is Radha Kund, 3 kilometers, not like that. Hardly people knew that, where is Radha Kund. So, Lord told him that you find the Radha Kund, there you will find one person called Raghunath Das, and you give to him this donation. And he will not accept. But you tell that Lord knows that your desire to, make this Shamakunda nicely, build it and, then he will take it. Then